Hi amigos, this time we're going to do 11 attacks in Nightrose using Megiddo. So you're going to need 4 counterblasts at least. You're going to also need 0 soul, which is nice. 7 cards left in deck. You're going to need a Starlight in your hand. You're going to use the OG copy to pay the cost for Ultimate Strike. And then these units in the drop. Grenache is kind of filler right now. I'll explain a little more why. So make sure you're GB3, you can go into Megiddo. So going into Megiddo, you do Megiddo skill. Counterblast 2. Bring back these 5. It matters where you put the Nightstorm and a King Serpent. Now let's put it over here. There you go. So from that glare, there you go. That's better. All right. So the Nightstorm should be right here because Grenache is going to be disappearing. With the 2 King Serpents, you're gonna counter charge, and then soul charge, of course. There you go. And now you're back to your 4 counterblasts. So using the King Serpents, you're able to refund Megiddo's cost. So now you can use your counterblast for the battle phase. All these get the +5, and they get the right tech skill where they can swap positions with another rear guard. So Starlight, you're gonna call from the hand. So that way, if you had it in your drop, you can't call it with Megiddo, because when all 5 rear guards come at the same time, Starlight will trigger, and it's a once per turn, so you'll miss the timing when you actually want it in the battle phase. So, now you're ready for your battle phase. You're gonna poke for 11, your first attack. Then with this King Serpent, it's a 13k. We're gonna swap with this filler card as well. This is gonna be 16 in this example. Swap with the King Serpent over here. And this is going to be 13. Now, this is important because this guy is going to swap with the Nightstorm that was right behind the Starlight. Nightstorm is going to swing for 16. At the end of the battle, his skill will trigger, and the Megiddo skill given to him will trigger too. You want to resolve the Megiddo skill first. So you're going to swap back to its original position. Then resolve Nightstorm. So you will bring back Negro Lazy. I will just leave it like that. So in this moment of time, Negro Lazy is called. King Serpent is a valid target now to pick up from the drop. Starlight also sees that. You want to resolve Starlight now. So bless. Bring back the Negerbone behind her, causing the Nightstorm to be available to be grabbed later on too. Negro Lazy skill. Counterblast. Soul Blast. Bring back the King Serpent on the other side. And now King Serpent will proc. So charge and flip. So now you got Negro Lazy on the left, an 11k. And you got a King Serpent column with a Negerbone, 15k. You're going to do Lazy. Followed by the column over here. Counterblast with Negerbone skill. Pop it. Calling Nightstorm over the Negro Lazy. If you have more than one Negro Lazy, this doesn't matter. You can put it over here. But I'm going to put it over the Negro Lazy so I can grab that same Lazy after the attack that he does once more. Make sure he's hollow, of course, Tim. At the end of the battle, Counterblast. Bring back the Negro Lazy. Then use the skill to now grab a card like Negro over here. Now, you can poke 11 once more with the Negro Lazy. Then finally with Vanguard, your 36k, do your triple drive. I'm just gonna do it. Gotta go check power here. If you got any stand triggers, you can stand Negro Lazy, and if you got another one, you can stand Negro Bone, and if you have more Counterblast, you could extend from there. But this will be the 11th attack with the Negro Rook for 16k with no triggers. So yeah, whew. 11 attacks. The reason that I had the Starlight in hand was so, like I said, to avoid the once per turn clause, so you can proc it in the battle phase. If you had the 5th Counterblast open, you can use Nightrose's Stride skill after the Megiddo skill to call over whatever unit and call the Starlight. So that way it's after the fact, essentially. And notice that I use Grenache as a filler. It could be whatever unit because you're gonna call it over, but ideally, if you bring like Mick or even Seawall and hollow it, both of these will proc, or Mick will actually go back to the deck and actually might be drive check, so that'd be pretty nutty. And then Seawall, of course, gets you a Seawall if you have the extra soul and stuff. So yeah, 11 attacks. This is actually pretty achievable because we run so many copies of most of the cards that were used. The only exceptions really are like the Starlights, the Nightstorm, and the Keen Serpents, where there are lower numbers compared to 3 or 4. So, but cards like Chappie the Ghosty, I think I have one here. Yeah, Chappie the Ghosty can get you those combo pieces right away. And reaching GB3 and having the same card to discard for Ultimate Stride is not that bad either. Definitely do it when your opponent's at 5, preferably. So they have to guard everything, and some of these attacks are very small, like the King Serpent attacks in the beginning, for example, and then your later on pokes where they're hitting 11k. So if they got a trigger, you kind of just shit out of luck, and you're probably better off with a Negrosanger turn, or a Gauch turn, or a Jagoot, or later on we'll get Roselle. So yeah. I hope you guys like this. Leave a like, comment down below to get a discussion going if you guys want to talk more about combos in Nightrose too. Also share this with your friends and subscribe. Thank you.